Hello, everybody, and welcome to the Townie Sports Network. This is Bob Rodericks for TSN. Sort of a rushed beginning here. We're waiting for the beginning of the Rhode Island State Junior Varsity Championship, and the officials are getting ready to start the game about 10 minutes early than what they should have, so we're not quite ready yet. We're trying to get everything together. As usual, Jim Wilson here on the camera.
We are now. That you ride.
Let's listen in a bit.
For the playing of the national anthem.
So once again, let's listen in. The playing of our national anthem. So we're set for the kickoff.
Why did you even start it so early? Parents not even here.
So it appears that the officials are a little itchy to get this game going, and some of the Townie fans still coming in, but we're going to have to go with this right now. Looks like Townie sophomore Justin Rocha will be kicking off. Number 47, Justin Rocha, gives it a good deep boot. Doing a good job and pretty close to breaking that. So Westerly player. Fortunately, we don't have a Westerly roster in numerical order, so it's going to be difficult for us to bring you all the Westerly players. We do have some of their names and their numbers here, and we'll try to bring that to you. So here we go, 1st and 10 for Westerly. You're watching the Junior Varsity Super Bowl. This is state championship. East Providence, of course, in the red to the left of your screen, and to the right, Westerly wearing all white.
They didn't hurry like they started.
Almost breaking it for Westerly as E.P.H.S, number 34. So a fired up Westerly squad with the long gainer into East Providence territory. It'll be a 1st and 10 from the 47. Eric Jones is the quarterback. E.P.H.S with the ball. Brought down across the 40. Second and short for Westerly. First and 10 for Westerly. Second and 6 for Westerly, just shy of the Townie 30-yard line. And flags on the play. Townie players think that Westerly drew them offside, and indeed that is the call. So Westerly will have a 2nd and 11. Ball at the just about the 35-yard line of East Providence. Eric Jones, Westerly quarterback, calling the signals. M-torch, ball carrier, flag on the play. As the Townies 44, Bob fatorma, in on the stop, and another penalty against Westerly.
My son's got mine.
So we wait for the officials to talk it over with the Townie captains, talking it over with Brian Amaral, and they're going to march this one back. A holding call against Westerly. It'll put the ball all the way back to the 46-yard line of East Providence. If you've just tuned in, you're watching East Providence High School Junior Varsity football going today for the state championship Super Bowl action here at E.P.H.S Stadium. So 2nd and about 23, 24 or so for Westerly. Met by Antonio Lloyd for the Townie tackle. So another loss on the play of a yard or so. What do you think, Ken Reel? Does that look like about a 3rd and 25 or thereabouts?
5, 10, and 20. Yep, 22, 23.
22. Ken Reel here in the press box, taking charge of all the arrangements for this Super Bowl today. And we'll say hello to him from time to time during the broadcast.
We're happy to get it in today, Bobby. I understand it's snowing in Ledyard, Connecticut. As long as it stays west of us.
Feels like snow here. There's the pass.
Nice pass. Out of bounds, however. Yeah, snowing in Ledyard, Connecticut. So we're happy to be here and play this game because it was postponed from, what, Tuesday night?
Tuesday night, right, and it appeared that if we didn't get this in today, we probably wouldn't play it, at least in East Providence.
We'd have to go to Westerly on Monday. The weather looks good for Monday or Tuesday, but they're talking about snow coming in Wednesday night. And we'll be watching that really carefully as we prepare for Thanksgiving Day football.
Of course, the repercussions are for the big Thanksgiving Day game. If it doesn't rain and if it's light snow, we probably will play it. And a Super Bowl berth is on the line, as we've talked about right now, the Westerly punt. Punter gets away, a good one.
Let it go. Let it go.
Luckily for the Townies player, that's number 19. I'm not sure. We don't have that on our roster. Pick that up in the end zone. That might be Rob Baptista. I don't have a 19 on our roster. There is an 18 of Rob Baptista. It's Andre Nemhard. Jim McMahon lets us know. Jim doing the public address announcing here today. So Andre Nemhard, another one of those talented Townie sophomores, up from the state championship Martin Junior High team of last year. And the Townies go on offense. 1st and 10 from their own 20. Brian Amaral, quarterback. Amaral to fatorma. fatorma, maybe a loss on the play. Townies today are being coached by Jay Montero and Steve Ceccarella and Frank Duvall. As head coach Sandy Gorham and coach John Stringfellow has the rest of the Townie squad here watching the game, cheering on their junior varsity teammates. See Justin Rocha coming out to the near side. And let's watch as Amaral calls the play. Townie's Ray Smith can't get away. Third and about 16 for the Townies. We are in the opening moments of the first quarter. 4 minutes, 40 seconds to go to be exact. Game getting underway a little earlier than what we had anticipated, so we're still kind of checking on rosters and things. As you see, Justin Rocha open, and pass just eluding him. Doing the broadcast with me today is Bob DeWatt. Bob worked with us on a couple of games here for the Townie Sports Network. Bob, good to see you again. Junior Varsity Super Bowl. Looks like it's going to be a tough one. This Westerly team is a good club.
Yeah, this is a big game, and Westerly again being undefeated coming into the game, so it's going to be a good challenge for the Townies.
Punting situation for East Providence. Rocha punting from about the 3-yard line. It's a low line drive, taking a Townie bounce. I guess all things considered, Bob, kicking from your goal line, that's not bad.
No, not a bad job. Kind of went off a little bit off the side of the front of the foot, but we got a flag down here. It looks like it's coming back.
A flag on the play indeed, thrown at the 3-yard line. We'll wait and see, and it may give the Townies a chance to kick again. Hopefully roughing the kicker, so that gives the Townies a first down.
Yeah, big break, 15-yard penalty, automatic first down here, so Townies get another shot here. Hopefully we can move it. And one of the players just picked up one of the ref's flags, which you're not supposed to do.
Ref retreating and getting the flag, and here we go. Townies with the break on offense, 1st and 10 from their own 26. Another flag on the play as Josh Mazias, the ball carrier.
Yeah, it looks like a holding penalty here on just a straight power. Yeah, it's a holding penalty. 55.
So the holding call will back up the Townies, as both teams now with penalties. Of course, if you're watching us during the week, remember this is probably a Wednesday broadcast time for us, so that means tomorrow's the big one. We need to see E.P.H.S Stadium packed. Thanksgiving. Amaral, the keeper, Brian Amaral, across the 30-yard line, still going to maybe the 34. Just short of the first down, short by about 3 yards or so.
Yeah, Brian Amaral did a good job there looking, reading the end and making the right read and cutting it up in and gaining about 18 yards on the play.
So tomorrow morning, get here early, E.P.H.S Stadium. Game time is 10:30. You'll want to be here about 9 o'clock to get good seats. Second down, straight ahead for the Townie. First down is Mazias. Bob, Mazias is getting a lot of action and been playing well with the Varsity club.
Yeah, we saw him a couple weeks ago against Portsmouth and in about 3 or 4 carries, and he's looked good. He's looked good early today. That was just a straight dive, and he gained about 5 or 6 yards on the play.
Carlos Rosa, the center, getting ready to snap to Amaral. Amaral hands off to Mazias, who's breaking across midfield. One man to beat, and he catches Mazias, brought down at the Westerly 30-yard line.
Yeah, a gain of 32 on the play by Mazias. Again, he just broke it up the middle and saw some daylight, and if it wasn't for a saving tackle by one of the Westerly safety, Mazias would have been in for a touchdown.
Vinny Delmore.
Vinny Delmore made a good play there, saving the touchdown. I just saw it now. They got them all written down now.
Yeah, they're not numerical order, unfortunately. 1st and 10. Townies. On offense, 2 minutes to go in the first quarter. Amaral Fatorma stacked up at the line, probably for a loss on the play.
Yeah, Fatoma there was a little hesitant there to take the ball, and looked like it was supposed to be a counter, and he was just dancing a little bit in the backfield, allowed the Westerly guys to get him in, the defenders to get him on for no gain.
Approximately the 32-yard line. It will be 2nd and 9 for the Townies.
Ball at the 32, second and long 9, maybe 10.
Ray Smith on the pitch, carried the pitch there. He looked like he lost about a yard on the play. Brings up an important 3rd and 12 here for the Townies.
3 and 8.
So a loss on the play for East Providence. 3rd and 11. And Amaral calls a timeout. Brian Amaral, good size quarterback, Bob, sophomore, and as you know, he was injured in that Cumberland game and seems to have recovered. I think we're looking at possibly a future quarterback for the Townies in the next couple of years.
Yeah, Brian has a lot of talent, and when he got hurt a good month and a half ago now, they brought him back real slow, which you and I talked about in the Portsmouth game, and it's important because they don't want to lose a guy of his caliber, and he could be the quarterback of the future for the next couple of years for the Townies, depending on what they do here.
Getting a good look right now at Brian Amaral. He wears number 12. Coach Steve Ceccarella out at the Townie huddle. Coaches Ceccarella, Duval, Montero doing a great job with this junior varsity team. 3rd and 11. The ball at the 32 for East Providence. Rosa, the center. Amaral to pass.
Amaral pass. Carried away by Mike Thompson.
Jimmy, who's that again? 19?
4th and 8.
We're trying to check on the numbers.
Mike Thompson.
Mike Thompson, number 19.
4th and 8.
Looks like the Townies here are going to go for it. 4th and 11 here from the 33. Option.
Fatorma. Fatorma has a lot of speed, and he's still going, and it is a Townie first down. Bob Fatorma.
Fatorma made a good move there to get by the cornerback for Westerly and able to make the turn and get around the corner and get about 13 yards on the play. A good play by Fatorma there, and it was a good call by Coach Ceccarella there to get the Townies a first down.
Providence on the run. Tackled by Vinny Delmore. 1st and 10 for the Townies.
Correction earlier, we mentioned
At the 17
number 19 for the Townies. That's Andre Nemhard. We had given you the names of one of the Westerly players, I believe, Thompson. Amaral back to pass. Looking for Mazias. And it's incomplete.
Yeah, Amaral there threw it in the crowd. There was about 4 Westerly defenders there, and it was a dangerous pass, but luckily he wasn't hurt by it.
Bevy of Westerly defenders.
Townies have a 2nd and 10. Ball at the 17. No score, 33 seconds to go in the first quarter. Junior Varsity Super Bowl here at E.P.H.S Stadium. Amaral with the keeper. He's going to run for it. A great block. Amaral loses the ball, and it looks like Westerly may have recovered. We wait for the signal, and indeed it is Westerly. Number 73 for Westerly Adamowicz. Bob, it started out like
Fumble recovered by
positive play for the Townies, ends up with Westerly getting the fumble recovery.
Yeah, big hit by the Westerly end as he came up here and drilled.
and that is the end of the first quarter.
As he drilled Amaral, Amaral dropped the ball and it stayed, unfortunately for the Townie, stayed in bounds and bounced actually inward towards the center of the field, and Adamowicz was able to pick it up for Westerly.
So that's the end of the first quarter. No score. We're here at E.P.H.S Stadium in East Providence, Rhode Island. You're watching the state Super Bowl for junior varsity level football.
Well, we know we are.
Getting a look right now at the Townie cheerleaders. They're here. In fact, we've got a full squad of Townie cheerleaders. And the stands, a smattering of people, not a big crowd here. We're playing this game on a Saturday afternoon, 3 o'clock. Not really a great time for football. People with so many things to do on Saturday afternoons. Right now, Westerly with a 1st and 10. And picking up a good 6 yards or so for Westerly. The stop was made by the Townies' Charlie Phillips.
Yeah, that was just a straight dive by Westerly, and the Westerly back just kind of knifed through the line and was able to pick up about 6 yards on the play. Just a straight power football here.
Westerly opening up a bit now with 2 wide receivers to the near side. 2nd and they'll maybe make it 4. Amaral in on the hit. Other Townies helping out.
You have to watch the motion man for Westerly as he came back and he was looking to crack back on the end to open up something here on the end of the Townies line. He didn't do it that play, but it looks like they're setting something up later on for maybe a reverse or something going back the other way.
Third and 4 for Westerly. Westerly in the white. Peterson, the ball carrier. Looks like John Waite in on the stop, but it's good for a Westerly 1st down. First and 10, ball at the 18, close to the 19. Stopped in the backfield. Bob Baptista with the tackle.
Yeah, that was a big stop now, as now it's 2nd and 12, and it puts Westerly in a more difficult position here. Look for something along the right here, maybe a pass out here to the wide side. Most right-handed quarterbacks like to throw to the right side. It's much more difficult to throw the ball out to the left, but they send one to the left and one on the wing here to the right.
2nd and 11, 12. Caught immediately. Stacked up there, and Jake Francis and others making the stop.
Yeah, just a straight dive again, trying to fool the Townies again with the motion, going back away from the way the play was going to go, trying to move some people around. Now it's 3rd and about, a little less than 10, and this could be a big stop.
These two teams have not met each other before. Westerly coming in here with an undefeated record. I'm not sure exactly of East Providence's record. I think maybe only 1 loss on the year. Great pressure by the Townies for Tormer, and also number 18 for East Providence, Baptista.
Yeah, that was a good play. They just came right in off the end here and was able to get the quarterback from Westerly, Delmore, who was rolling out to the right. Jones, who was rolling out to the right here, and to make the sack for a loss of about 10 on the play. put this pen in here, but
So Westerly forced to punt from within their end zone. A little bit of a rush put on by the Townies. We should have a return. Nemhard switching directions, trying to find an opening. Sees nothing but white shirts. Townie's a little excited there at the end. Thought maybe there was a late hit, but no real damage done. So, Bob, Townies will have pretty decent field position. No score. 6 minutes to go in the first half.
yeah, they got to capitalize on the field position here, as it's, at the Westerly 40 here with about 6 minutes or so to go here. If they could put it in here and get 6 or 8 points, could be big. Could be a big score. And you never know with the forecast for snow later today. If it starts to snow, what's going to happen?
Amaral and the Townies again on offense. Straight up the middle. Maziaz, the ball carrier. Maziaz picking up a hard-earned 3 yards. Well, maybe a couple anyway.
Yeah, it was just, again, like a straight dive. It looks like what they're trying to exploit is the middle of the Westerly line here. And on occasion, they've had successes here, and it's just good, solid smash mouth football here with Maziaz up the middle.
Second down play. Fatorma ahead for a little bit. Penalty flag on a play. Looks like a motion call against E.P.H.S. And a reminder, hopefully, if this game is being telecast on Wednesday, tomorrow we want to see everybody and anybody in East Providence who cares about E.P. Townie football to be at E.P.H.S Stadium. A win over arch rival LaSalle High School will mean the Townies go to the Super Bowl against Hendricken. And of course that's played right here at E.P.H.S Stadium. That'll be played on Saturday, the week after Thanksgiving. So a week from Saturday will be the Super Bowl here at E.P.H.S. Amaral back to pass. Everybody covered, so he's going to have to run it. Gets it across the 30-yard line, close to a first down. If you get over the 30, Bob, it's a first down.
Yep. Looks like a first down by Amaral as he was able to dive forward across the 30 to just inside the 30-yard line, and I think they may measure. No, they're going to give him a first down. So again, key first down there on 3rd and 8.
First and 10 inside the 30. Townie send Nick Mendes to the near side. Straight ahead is Maziaz. Across the 20 and down close to the 19 for another Townie first down, or close enough, at least for a measurement.
Yeah, Delmore made, again, another saving tackle as Maziaz was on his way into the right-hand side of the end zone, but Delmore kind of jumped on his back and pulled him down. The second saving tackle for Westerly's Vinny Delmar.
So Townie's on the move, picking up a couple of first downs so far on this drive. And Maziaz picking up another couple of yards.
Yeah, it looks like when they go out two splits to one side, the safety comes over but gives a big gap. It looks like a quick pass could go here. And don't be surprised if you see something with there's a one-on-one if one of the Townie receivers can get behind the Westerly cornerback on the left or the right side. Just a one-on-one, man-on-man coverage.
4 minutes? Yeah. 4 minutes now.
And there is the 4-minute warning being issued by the officials.
No, stop it.
Stop it no matter what. No matter what.
Well, he just
Amaral, option, he's going to run it.
Yeah.
No gain.
No, it's only a couple seconds off anyway.
Townie's with a 3rd and 9. Ball at the 19. After moving it effectively, stalled a bit.
Yeah, look for them to try to get something on the right-hand side here, and as they keep shuffling in players, and Rocha doesn't appear to know the play, so I would assume this is probably going to be a run to the right.
As you call it, fatorma, the option pass, looking for Rocha. 47, Justin Rocha, fatorma, with a nice pass, a good-looking play until the end where it didn't work.
Well, I don't think Rocha knew the play. He was in late coming in on the field and wasn't able to, I think he just thought it was going to be just a regular sweep to the right, toss sweep, and didn't know the play, wasn't really looking for the ball, and the only two guys that were looking for were the two Westerly defenders. Timeout.
So they have to call a timeout. Quickly, Amaral stops the action and wants a timeout, and you see Coach Ceccarella coming out to the Townie huddle. Exciting year of Townie football overall, as this young squad with just one loss playing for the Junior Varsity State Championship. That bodes well for the future of Townie football. I understand earlier today, Bob, that I guess there's another league, the freshman division, ninth graders, and as I hear it, Portsmouth pounded LaSalle 24-12. Paul Pereira giving us the score on that one.
Yeah, what you have in high school football, and it's a little different because we're used to East Providence, but they have a 9th grade freshman league, they have a JV league, and they have the regular interscholastic championship division, but East Providence isn't able to compete in the 9th grade league because of the fact that we have the junior highs in operation. I don't know. I don't think they compete in that 7th, 8th, 9th grade league there. I'm not sure though on that.
4th down, Townie's going for it. Amaral back to pass. Everybody covered. Amaral tries to throw it quickly, and to Nemhard, too little, too late. And Westerly will take over. Westerly doing a good job of covering the Townies.
Yeah, the problem there with the play was it was a sprint out. Amaral, the rule of thumb is you do not run past your right side tackle or whatever side you're sprinting out to. He rolled past his tackle, which brought all his receivers away from him, which were in the middle of the field. He had Rocha open about the 5-yard line, but there was no way he could throw across his body all the way down to about the 5. It would have been about a 40-yard pass. Unable to do that, Townies have to turn over possession.
Still no score with about 3 minutes to go in the first half. Great pressure put on by Nemhard, and there's a bomb all the way down to the 45-yard line in the air, incomplete. Townie's
Smith on the coverage there, and the one thing cornerbacks are told, especially now when you're getting down in the time, you don't want to let anybody get behind you, and the Westerly receiver did get by him by about a step. Would have taken a perfect pass, but you want to keep that receiver between you and the goal line, so that you don't let him get behind you.
No gain on the play. It'll be a 3rd and let's call it 11. Ball at the 19. 2 minutes, 34 seconds to go in the first half. No score here at E.P.H.S Stadium. Pass play, and nobody's there. Number 15, Victor Delmore for Westerly, trying to catch up with it.
Yeah, there was a little breakdown in coverage there. There is usually a linebacker, one of your linebackers, your inside linebackers or your outside linebacker is responsible for the back coming out of the backfield. Somebody missed an assignment there, and it could have cost the Townies a touchdown as Delmore was wide open coming out the right side. And it brings up a 4th and 10, and Westerly's going to punt.
Nemhard deep for East Providence. A high snap. Punter gets it away. Nemhard across the 40. And the Townies will take over 1st and 10 from about the 36-yard line.
with about 2 minutes to go here, the Townies are going to have to do some throwing here. It looks like they may go into a shotgun or something along those lines too. No, they're going to run the straight offense to get a quick score. Fumble. Mazias fumbled the ball, and Westerly picks it up, and there's a flag down, and I believe the penalty is going to be on the Townies anyways. Motion or...
So double trouble here for East Providence, maybe a motion call.
Yep.
That's what it is against East Providence. That'll be declined by Westerly, and they'll take over on the fumble recovery with about 2 minutes to go in the half. Ball at the 31.
Yeah, Mazias had a little hole there, but the ball was swiped out by one of the linemen for Westerly.
So very little offense here in the first half. Both teams struggling to get anything going. And the Townies first in there was, well, we're not sure, number 56.
Bentley, 56.
Okay, Bob DeWatt picks that up for us. It's maybe Oliver Bentley, as we're going to try to check a couple of our rosters. Some of the jerseys keep changing, and we have an updated roster now. Second and 13 for Westerly. Nice, kind of a reverse play, and this is going to be close across midfield. Just has 2 men to beat, and finally the Townies' Antonio Lloyd making the touchdown saving tackle.
That's just the wing back coming on a little reverse, and you know, we talked about that a little earlier, watching the wing back of the motion back coming on a reverse, and that was Delmore that time on the wing back reverse, and he was able to gain about 35 yards on the play.
Delmore putting Westerly in great position as we have a timeout on the field. It'll be a 1st and 10 from the East Providence 30. If you've just tuned in, you're watching TSN. East Providence High School football. Jim Wilson producing and directing, and on the camera, Bob Rodericks and Bob DeWatt bringing you the action. Thanks to Jim Wilson coming out this extra weekend to provide coverage of East Providence High football. Townie Sports Network has covered a lot of events of late, and we'll be bringing them all to you. One of those things, Bob, is the girls junior high gymnastics states, which the Townie Sports Network covered, and in fact Martin Junior High came away with the victory, state champs, and Riverside pulling a 5th place finish.
Yeah, you and your Townie Sports Network here is really growing, as it was only used to be only just football.
Yeah, we're really trying to branch out and cover as much as possible. As we see the play on 1st down,